Yo, what's up guys, it's Nate here. So, already hopping our first match here against RA Harold. Not sure what he's running, so probably doesn't need to go mine in the back. I pray that he does not NATO this, because if he does, that'd be so unlucky. Let's see. Okay, so he goes for Skeleton King, so this could be RG, Golem, Graveyard. I'll just assume it's probably like RG or something. I don't know. Let's see what he does. Where are you gonna go? He goes for Graveyard, so I'm gonna go for Delivery. I'm gonna go for log skeletons, and then I'm not sure if he has freeze or not, or poison, let's just see. Okay, so he has freeze, but thankfully a really well timed E-Spirit by me, and then he also tries to use the ability, but it's already dead. So I'm actually gonna go with Dark Prince Miner. I need to see which variant this is. Okay, so he goes for Bowler here, so I think this is like, I think I've seen this variant before, like it has like double dragon, so it's eye drag and baby dragon. So if it's what I think it is, I think I'll say like Graveyard's a pretty Graveyard is overall a really good matchup, but you can't really make any mistakes here. So I think I need to log this Bowler back because I don't want to take one hit. But like I was saying before, guys, usually against Graveyard they usually have no reset. In this case, I don't think this guy's a reset for like any he doesn't have a reset for my Inferno. So I think High Inferno is gonna be a really good play against him. But let's just see. Like I said, I always tell you guys, you usually don't want to leak with this deck. So he goes for a Baby Dragon, so I think just go Eye-Tower middle just to kill it. Again, he doesn't really have like a solid damage lead in either lane, so theoretically he could go opposite lane, and yeah, looks like he does go opposite lane. So I'm just going for Dark Prince. I'm pretty sure he's Scar me, so I think I'm gonna hold my log out. Yeah, hold my log out and then go for log. I think that might connect if so he decides to not ignore my Dark Prince. So to go for Miner in the middle and go for E-Spirit for like his for the Larrys. And my Eye-Tower Miner doing a really good job of like kiting the Bowler, so I'm going for Skeletons again. Don't want to take any damage. And I'm actually going to go for Dark Prince right now. I don't think he has any ground troops in his hand, so it's before Seal Freeze probably. So that's good. And also Baby Dragon. So what? He had to play 8 Elixir on a 4 Elixir card, and then my Dark Prince also got a shot, which is really nice. Looks like he's gonna go opposite, so go for Delivery first, then go for Rockets. I think I just need Delivery Skeletons. I don't think we need E-Spirit because again, he's not back to his freeze yet, so it's pretty much a dead Graveyard. Only taking one hit. So honestly, considering RNG, it's pretty good for me. So just gonna go for Dark Prince and Skeleton King lane. Again, not really sure which lane he's gonna push into, but he's like feeding my Inferno with like a Skeleton King and then also a Bowler, so I'll take it. He also goes for Baby Dragon. Okay, yeah. I was like, there's no way you're gonna let your Baby Dragon die. But I think you go for E-Spirit High for the Bowler, just to kill everything, go for Skeletons to distract. He goes to Graveyard here, but I can go for Delivery, go for Dark Prince High. I assume he's gonna NATO this in, which is fine. You guys can see that like opposite lane, he basically ignored my Miner, and I basically got like 600 damage. Ooh, okay, his Bowler does get one shot on my tower, which is unfortunate, but you guys can see that we're up 300. Okay, I don't know what that eye drag was, unless he freezes. Okay, he's probably gonna go Graveyard here, so I think if I can kite properly, and then go Miner to apply pressure, this should be good. I think dragging both dragons over, and then going for log. I don't need anything else, hopefully not. Okay, I do take a couple skeletons hit, but overall I'll say pretty nice defense. So let's see, he's probably to go opposite lane. I was like, there's no way you're gonna support that Skeleton King. He might pop his ability because it is a 2 Elixir Graveyard. So go for E-Spirit first, and then go for Eye-Tower for the Baby Dragon. And you guys can see that like basically my Inferno's putting in so much work, he's like forced to basically go opposite lane or push in the back instead of wanting to go in. And I think he's just gonna eat my Miner. Okay, I think he's gonna go split lane, so I'm gonna go E-Spirit for the Eye Drag just to stun it, so maybe it'll die. Okay, I have to go with Dark Prince, then go Delivery. He's even kind of rough. I think I'm gonna eat the other side, go for Log, go for Skeletons High, go for E-Spirit in the back, because I know he's gonna freeze. For Dark Prince, hopefully. Please, all Skeletons stop. Okay, Dark Prince actually has a mine for once. So let's see. I can go for another Eye-Tower once again, and then go for a log. He's gonna go with another Graveyard, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. You can really just go for a low E-Spirit and then Dark Prince to block. So I think another tip I can give you guys is that whenever you face Graveyard freeze, always go E-Spirit the back. Because if you do that, then like let's just say like he froze, right? And then by the time he freezes, you just go E-Spirit in the back. And again, the E-Spirit has a 9 max chain, and then it really does help against the Graveyard. And you guys can see that with just 16 seconds left, I just need to defend this push, and then a rocket should be over. So I'm just going for E-Spirit High this time, and then just going for log. And you see that chain, and then a log just pretty much cleans everything up. I'm actually going to miss my rocket on purpose, because you guys already know I don't like Graveyard users. Whether you're using Graveyard NATO or Giant Graveyard, I just don't like it. So give him the wizard dab and to give him a thanks, and that should be GG. Honestly, a pretty nice win against a graveyard scrub. So I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, here we go. So our next match here against RA Roden. So it looks like we're facing a guy from the same clan. So I was wondering if he sniped me, which I don't think so. Well, I hope not anyways. So it's going for a miner. He does go for Ewiz. So this could be RG, could be Pekka, could be miner control, which I highly doubt. Okay, so there's a baby dragon here. So what has bar barrel? Okay, so this could be graveyard, but this also could be Pekka Ram with Ram Rider. So I would say like either one's a pretty good matchup. So let's go for delivery just to kill the baby dragon. E-Spirit should hit the baby dragon. Let's see. He goes for Pekka in the back, so I'm actually gonna go miner in the back and then go Dark Prince. I want to apply pressure. I'm saying in this case, since I have Inferno and he just wastes like his only real reset to my deck should be literally Ewiz, or it should be lightning. So I think this works out. He also has NATO, which is pretty interesting. So I go for I-Tower here. I don't think he will support this Pekka, or he shouldn't. It won't do anything, even if he lightnings. So again, guys, always like going low I-Towers or low Inferno Towers, then going log delivery on the Ewiz, or if you really need it, you can go Rocket to be safe. Overall, I would say a pretty easy matchup. So let's just see. You can go for E-Spirits. Okay, so he decides to not go for a King Tower activation. Pretty weird. So you go for Skeletons. I mean, honestly, that was there to block the Ewiz, but also, I guess, just to preserve the I-Tower's health, but it's already dead, so... You guys can see that I can go for miner log, and he hasn't really touched my towers yet, and the miner chip is adding up. So I think once I hit 10, I'm gonna go Dark Prince opposite. Let's see, there's 12 seconds left till double, so he's probably gonna play lightning on my I-Tower here. So I'm just gonna go I-Tower now. He still hasn't played his Ram Rider yet, which is interesting. So let's see what he does. He's probably gonna lightning this, which is fine. He's probably gonna lightning like right now. That's fine. I go for Skeletons and go for E-Spirit for the Dark Prince. And it's pretty much a dead Pekka here, so I think I can go for a miner in a safe spot, and then I might go for a rocket here. So I know he's gonna put something on it, so he goes for Ewiz. So now we're in like a huge damage lead, so let's see what he does. I might just go Dark Prince, unless he plays something. Oh. Loon? Okay, so I guess this guy replaced Loon with Ram Rider, but you guys can see that he wasted his lightning, so doing that play, again, just makes it useless. It didn't really do anything, and I'm pretty sure his two spells are lightning and NATO. So let's just see. I go for miner E-Spirit, so I think we just set up another I-Tower in defense. Since he has Loon, I feel like it's still probably the same matchup. It's still miner's matchup, but I guess be more careful. You're probably gonna need to rocket the Loon every single time. So he goes for a delayed lightning, which is okay, but I think a log delivery should just clean everything up, I hope. I really don't want to waste my I-Tower or rockets, and it looks like I don't need to, so that's perfect. I can just go for miner. Okay, really well played miner. I mean, Barbaro on his end. He did catch my miner, which is unfortunate, but I think we should be still okay here. We're like in a huge damage lead, and his only damage he's gotten is literally just from lightnings. So I think as long as we play like the same game for the next minute and 40 seconds, we should be good. So I'm gonna go Dark Prince in the back. I know I'm giving him lightning value, but if anything, if he goes for lightning, he'll literally only hit my Dark Prince shield, and my Dark Prince will still have plenty of HP left. Over Skeletons high for the for the Pekka, and go for another Inferno. I can go E-Spirit last second because again he has no reset, and he definitely does not cycle that fast. So honestly, I would say another clean sequence. So he goes for Pekka, I guess preemptive Pekka. So I go miner on defense. My cycle is pretty bad right now, so this could get a little bit iffy, but I think it should be okay here. I can just go for another I-Tower here. Go for Dark Prince. So I think it's like one card from lightning. Yeah, definitely. So it's definitely a lightning like right now. Very predictable. So I can just go for a delivery, just go for log. He goes for NATO here, but that's not gonna do anything. Just go Dark Prince for his, then go for Skeletons last second. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's just like, I don't know, guys. It's just no skill, and just they play so bad too. So just go for miner, then go for rockets. Just give him the BM, because you know Pekka Loon lightning is just, what are you doing, my man? So just gonna go for log, gonna go for Skeletons. This could be... No, I think we'll be fine here. My I-Tower is still alive, so I go for Dark Prince, go for delivery, go for E-Spirit, and then go I-Tower a little bit high this time. I know he's gonna lightning probably, so I go for a rocket. Thankfully my Dark Prince does hit his Ewiz, so I can just go for a log here, and then I'm already back to our delivery. and with just 15 seconds left, I don't think there's a way of him breaking through. He might go Loon last second, but I can just go I-Tower in the middle once again, and he's probably not lightning, but it's not even gonna do enough, so I can literally just rock the Loon to be safe, give him the oops, and then give him the GT email, and that's GG. I know you guys are like, Nate, why do you BM? Like, BM is part of the game, guys. If you guys don't like it, then feel free to click off the video. But I just like BMing people sometimes, so I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, here we go. So next match here against Pedro, actually, he's actually he's a good friend of mine. He's really good, but he is pretty high, so I'm not sure if he wants to play or not. Based off his emotes, I think he wants to tie, or maybe he wants to play, I don't know. Let's just see. Just keep on emoting. Okay, so he gives us good luck, so I guess he wants to play. So I'm not sure what he's using. So I'm honestly just gonna wait for his first play. Okay, so he goes for Bar Barrel. So this could be like Graveyard. I don't know. I was using my train of thought, guys. Like he's a really good player. So he could be running anything. So he goes for Tombstone in the back. So this probably is either Splashyard or Golem. I feel like both are pretty good matchups. He goes for Ice Wiz. He needs to play more. Like if he plays a Valkyrie Knight, then it'll definitely be Splashyard. If he plays a Skeleton King, it could be Golem. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's Golem or Graveyard. He's giving me a lot of value with that rocket, and that's also a dead Skeleton King. So honestly, I would say a pretty good start. We're already up 1,000 damage. I'm not really sure. Maybe like he misclicked, but okay. So it looks like it's Graveyard. So go for a late log. Go for E-Spirit. Hopefully my E-Spirit does something. E-Spirit does nothing, but at least the I-Tower did its job and locked my Baby Dragon. So I can go for Skeletons with a Bar Barrel. So honestly, there's like a secret to beating Splashyard, and I've never really told anyone this, but I guess the secret is just wasting that Bar Barrel, and I think you guys will see what I mean by that later in this game. So he does go for Skeleton King, so I just go for Dark Prince in the back. I know he's not back to Graveyard, so he's probably gonna let this die. I feel like going for like a really aggressive NATO is like too aggressive, and he's probably lose the game from that. So he's probably just gonna reset like I'm doing. So let's just see. There's a Tombstone. We're heading to double elixir, so this should get a lot better for me. Goes for Ice Wiz. I'm not gonna rocket that, so play it safe. I think go for a log first. Okay, looks like he's gonna go Baby Dragon Graveyard, so again, let's go for I-Tower just to kill the Baby Dragon. And then go for Skeletons. Okay, that was really good poison by him, but I can go for E-Spirit, and this should just clean everything up. I think I also need to log the Ice Wiz. Okay, yeah, definitely log, please Ice Wiz. Okay. So right here, guys, is an example. So he does go for Bar Barrel here. So I think I can be really aggressive with my Miner Rockets. I think I'm probably just gonna Miner than Rockets. Hopefully he plays something. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rocket that, and he's gonna play something on it probably, so I can go for a free I-Tower. So usually against Splasher guys, they have no real tank against like your I-Tower or no real reset. So I would say usually whenever they waste like the Bar Barrel, for example, you can go for a naked rocket, and let's say you're there for like a Night Graveyard or like a Night Baby Dragon. You can literally just go I-Tower high, and that should just clean everything up. You guys can see that he did also waste his NATO here, so I think I'm gonna go for a Miner in the back. Skeleton King is wow, so he can walk that far, so you can go for a rocket. Please rocket hit it. The rocket does hit the tower, and just like that, I think we're like probably like 3 Miner hits and a rocket away from winning. So just gonna play it safe here. I definitely don't want to get cucked by RNG. Favorite RNG, I hope not. So let's see, he's trying to go Graveyard. Okay, looks like he's not. So go for Delivery, go for Skeleton's High for the Baby Dragon, and then go for E-Spirit. Goes for a really aggressive NATO. Pedro isn't in the Splashyard one trick, so it's like understandable to why he's losing this matchup. So let's just see. He goes for Ice Wiz to protect his tower, but he's literally just delaying the inevitable. This game is pretty much already over. But just gonna play it out, or just gonna play it to be safe, of course. So I'm just going to I-Tower high, and then going for a Miner, just apply pressure. You guys can see that he does go for a Bar Barrel, but that won't do anything. And then he's also panicking, trying to defend my Miner. Goes for a really interesting ability. I don't think it's gonna do anything. He's going for a log, going for E-Spirits, and again, just playing it safe. Going for I-Tower. Goes for a really poorly misplaced Ice Wiz, but I can literally just go for a rocket and then go for a log. And it should be GG. A pretty nice win against Splashyard. Someone who doesn't really one trick it, but still a nice win overall. So I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, here we go. Our next match here against Riley, actually. I usually tie Riley, but since it's early season, I guess we're just gonna play. I think he's running his Logbait deck with like Tesla, so gonna go for Skeletons in the middle, and then going for log for his Goblin Barrel. So I always hear in this match against Logbait, you always like want to try to predict their Princess Bridge, but Riley's really like unpredictable with his rockets. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he went rocket in my tower. Like I remember like probably like a couple weeks ago we talked about this matchup and he was like, yeah Nate, for me to beat you like I need to go like random rockets on your tower. And I guess that was this was an instance. So they go for a rocket back. He's probably gonna be forced to play Valkyrie, which is fine. It's just all about his Princess Bridge. Like I'm not really sure when he's gonna play it or if he does. So let's see. I'm actually gonna go Preemptive Eye Tower here. I know he's probably gonna go Princess Middle now, just to snipe my Eye Tower, which is fine. All I really wanted was to bait out his Princess, so I think we should be okay here. I'm most likely probably gonna go like. Okay, no, I have to go Log on the Goblin Barrel. Let's see. I go Deliver on the Princess right now. Goes for a rocket, but we should be good. Okay, I think the Princess actually got a shot at my tower. That's very unfortunate to say the least. I thought my delivery was on time, but I think that might have cost us the game. Just one Princess shot. I always tell you against Logbait, even though I have like so many counters to like Logbait, against like a good player like Riley, it'll always be very close. So let's just see. I can't really let him get any more shot. Like I really can't let him get any more damage on my tower. Like his only damage should really come from rockets and logs, and that's it. So let's just see. I'm actually gonna go for rocket of my own. I think he's gonna Princess my bridge. Okay, so I go for logging the Princess and then go for delivery on the barrel. It is really frustrating playing against bait because just the one Princess hits, and you see he goes for a rocket of his own. I'm pretty sure that rocket was at 0, so I think go for Miner, go for E-Spirit. He's probably just gonna log this and go for E-Spirit maybe. Okay, really late E-Spirit, which allows Miner to get 1 hit, so who knows. Oh, the Princess Bridge. Okay, I've literally let him get 3 Princesses to my tower, which is super unlucky. But I think we should be okay, I think. He can't eat my Dark Prince, so I'm actually gonna go Miner the back, because I've been going to Miner front a lot of times versus Riley, so maybe he won't predict. Okay, perfect. So I think that puts us back in the damage lead actually, which is really good, because just the Miner in the back. I feel like he's gonna go Princess Bridge. Okay. I think by going Dark Prince is good, because it'll apply pressure, it'll force him to play like a Valk or something. So once he plays a Valk, I think I can probably, okay, I'm actually gonna play safe. I'm gonna go Miner on defense first. Go for delivery because I'm only two rockets away, and then he's also 2 rockets. But I don't think he wants to play two rockets on my tower. So let's see. I think that's deep. So I need to go for log for E-Spirit right away, please. Ooh, okay, that was really close, and I think this should be GG. I feel like Riley probably should have rocketed my tower, but maybe he was too focused on getting damage. And I think we're just one more rocket. That should be GG. I think rocket is like 591. So honestly, a pretty nice win against Riley. It's really annoying that the Princess got so much damage, but overall, pretty good game to him. So, probably just see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, hopping into our next match here against TR Lava King. Okay, so our hand is pretty bad, but this guy usually Lava's first play against me, so let's see what he does. I'm gonna try to get back to my Dark Prince to apply pressure if he goes Lava in the back. So let's go for E-Spirits. Okay, I'm gonna go Dark Prince now. Maybe like he won't have Barbs or Miner in hand. Okay, so he does waste his Miner. So it looks like he didn't have Barbs in hand or he didn't have enough Elixir. So I'm just gonna eat that Miner and then go delivery. So honestly, I would say it was a pretty free matchup, guys, against Lava, because he probably thinks that I have Tesla, but I have Inferno. So he's probably gonna go Barbs on this in the middle. Okay, Barbs in the back. So I guess that gives my delivery, I think, 2 hits, I think. So 2 hits. Alright, so pretty nice. So it's good for log here. And honestly, for the first minute, I would say it's a pretty good start. I can probably just go Dark Prince in the back just to kill the Barbs. And then, like a Lava player, he's probably just gonna sack and attack this tower. And then, let's see, guys. I'm gonna predict his play. He's gonna eat this, and then he's gonna go lava in the front. Just watch. Ah, yes. Sorry, so surprised. Just eat my Dark Prince, but unfortunate for him that I have Eye Tower. He goes for a really late zap, but it won't do anything. His Lava's pretty much already dead. And I can just go for delivery on everything, and just like that, guys, just perfectly defending the Lava push. Just him just sacking and attacking, which is no surprise. My Miner's also 1 HP, so it looks like he's gonna eat this tower damage. Wow, you're actually gonna eat that, so I'm just going for a rocket at 0 just to kill the Loon. And he didn't even get Loon that damage. This, like guys, this is the IQ of a Lava player. You just love Lava players, man. They're very intelligent, as you guys can see. So skillful. So at this point, this game is pretty much over. Although I feel like he's still going to try to take my tower in a minute, which I highly doubt he will. So let's see. He goes for eye drag. So I'm actually going to go Dark Prince in the same lane, because I feel like he might go like Barbs and then Lava, but who knows. I'm just going to play it safe. He's probably just gonna lava the back now. Yeah, lava the back. So I'm actually gonna pre-place my eye tower. I want to do this because like I want to cycle to 2 because I feel like he probably like miner zap arrows on my eye tower, and my eye tower doesn't have that much health. So it's gotta play it safe here. So I think I go for delivery. E-Spirit should just kill this lava and Skelly drags. He goes for miner here, but that won't do anything. He goes for zap, but like I said, guys, the whole point of me pre-placing my eye tower was to literally get back to another one. So I think I'm actually not gonna rock this. Okay, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'm gonna rocket everything. You guys can see that by waiting just a little bit, I literally just hit Skelly drags and an eye drag. So go for skeletons in the back. I know he's gonna Loon probably or Miner. So he does go for predictive Miner, but that won't do anything. With just 8 seconds left, I can literally just go for rockets just to kill lava pups, and then 2 lava pups go back to my Dark Prince. Overall, I would say pretty clean defense. The lava guy barely even touch my tower. I don't even know, guys. Just a lot of players, man, their IQ. So let's just see where that puts us overall for the video. So I think that'll put us top 50 something. So I'll probably see you guys in the next match. Alright, guys, here we go. So next match here against I Am Mad, or I Am M, and then triangle D. I don't really know. Pretty sure this guy runs E Giant. So you guys already know how like good of a matchup E Giant is. I would say that with Tesla, it's probably a 65-35, but with eye tower, I wouldn't say it's a hard counter, but considering how bad E Giant is, I'd probably say like it's a 75-25 for miner. It's like almost a hard counter, I guess. Okay, really interesting E Giant. I guess maybe he's trying to starting hand me, but that's not gonna do anything. He goes for bomber, but then I also know that I'm pretty sure he played that bomber at 0 elixir, so I can go for delivery for the E Giant and the brawler, and I think I don't need anything else. Yeah, and delivery also cleans up his Dark Prince. So this guy does run the Archer Queen version. So I feel like in this matchup, guys, against a lot of people ask me, like, since E Giant is 7 elixir, like should you rocket the E Giant? I mean, you could, guys, but if you're using, I feel like if you're using Tesla, then yeah, you should probably rocket the E Giant. But I feel like if you're running Inferno, you don't really need to. You can, but usually Infernos are really good. Like, it's probably like one of the best counters against E Giant, really, as a building. So really worried too much about it. So it does have Archer coming down, but I think Archer's already dead, and then going for a miner. I'll obviously mine in the safe spot because I know he is NATO. So I also don't want to give him a free king counter activation. So let's see. I probably just go for delivery for this brawler. And if he does support this, okay, it looks like he's not going to. So I feel like in this instant, he does go E Giant in the back. But like I just told you guys, since he has Inferno, I really don't want to. I don't want to rock the E Giants. So let's see. Go for skeletons in the back. Go for Dark Prince probably. I assume he's probably like Dark Prince in the middle to snipe my eye tower, which is fine. So just go eye tower for the Dark Prince. It's literally fine that he did. I guess he sniped my eye tower because I can really, my Dark Prince, my delivery is already targeting on the E Giant, and the E Giant's already dead. Because as you guys know, the balance changes to E Giant was, I'm pretty sure it was 7 elixir, and then also its HP was decreased. So I would say honestly that's a pretty bad trade for E Giant. But let's see, is the Archer coming down? So I go for E-Spirit, go for skeletons. I don't think we're getting near delivery. Okay, looks like he's not even going to use his Queen's ability, which is fine. Let's go miner in the back. And I'm actually going to pre-place my tower right now. I know I'm giving him a lot of lightning value, but this is okay, I think. I'm already back to my Dark Prince, and then I can go delivery. So even if he E-Giants, even if he E-Giants right now, he still has to defend my Dark Prince. So you guys can see that he's forced to defend my Dark Prince, so I can go for miner in the safe spot once again, and then go for E-Spirit. And probably just pre-place my eye tower once again. I wouldn't be surprised if he went E-Giant here. It's gonna be kind of rough. So go for skeletons, go for delivery, and then go for E-Spirit for the Dark Prince, delivery for the E-Giant. He's probably gonna lightning this. Okay, so he played Archer Queens. Looks like he's not gonna lightning this, but I can really just go for a low log just to kill the E-Giant. Go for skeletons. He goes for really aggressive lightning, but that's not gonna do anything. You just go for delivery, and with just one hit, his Archer Queen's already dead. So I would say pretty clean defense. I feel like his his only real damage was literally just from his lightning cycle, which I'm pretty sure that's all E-Giant players can do in this matchup. They really can't do anything. So you go for a log here on the Dark Prince, hitting the Dark Prince and the bomber. Looks like he's trying to switch lanes possibly. So let's go for E-Spirit. This activates Queen's ability, which I guess retargets it on my miner, which is fine. So Queen is pretty much dead. I'm gonna go E-Giant in the back, which is fine. Go for skeletons, go for eye tower. Okay, so I think this is where it gets kind of tricky, guys, because now that he cycled an E-Giant, he's probably going to go like double E-Giant. But I honestly don't think that's going to do anything. Even if he lightnings, I think I have a lot of DPS in my deck, so it should be okay here. I shouldn't go for log. Okay, so it looks like he's going for double E-Giant, but I think it should be okay here. Go for delivery. Okay, I need to go for another eye tower here. Should drive both E-Giants. Go for a log. Go for E-Spirits. Looks like he's just desperately standing my bridge. Oh wow, look at those two Dark Princes jumping back and forth. But you guys can see that he barely even touched my tower with like anything. So again, just going for Miner on offense. He did waste his lightning, didn't even touch anything. Goes for ability, but I can just wait and go for Dark Prince last second. And with just 27 seconds left, I can literally just go for Rocket on my tower. Rocket on his tower, not my tower. What am I saying? So here's your E-Giant back, but honestly don't think that's going to do anything. I'm just going for Miner just to bait out a King Tower activation from him. So then just go for the eye tower here, go for Dark Prince in the back, and if he lightnings, it's a little bit too late. He does go for one, but I can just go for delivery, just go for log. And pretty much his only damage was really just from lightnings and then nados. So honestly, a pretty nice win against E-Giant. I'll say it's probably like a really good matchup for Miner, especially if you have eye tower. So GG's to this guy. He was pretty low, so I don't think we're going to get a lot from this guy. Yeah, only a plus 18. So I'll probably just see you guys in the next match. Like, we're now back in the top 50, so hopefully we find one soon. I'll probably just cut when I find one for you guys. Alright guys, here we go. So I think our next match here is World Atlas. Atlasis. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But I think this guy runs a giant Skelly clone Gobhut. I think he also has Mirror, so honestly I would say it's a pretty free matchup. I usually against any clone deck because you really have Delivery E-Spirit, which literally just kills anything in like his deck, I would assume. So you guys already know, if I ever face a free matchup, it's Storytime or Singing. But I do have updates on Elise, guys. Yeah, I don't know if you guys haven't joined my Discord is actually in my, I'll probably just put it in the description of my like video. So I know like just asking me like, oh, updates on Elise. So as you guys know, last video I actually did go on a date with Elise. So like, how did it go? Like, did she dump me for telling her I liked anime? So guys, let's say, so it was Saturday. I probably like left the house at probably like 5:30 EST, so like obviously like Eastern time. So basically we're like, so I'll explain it, guys. So basically like where she lives and where I live, I would say like we live pretty close to each other. I'm not gonna lie. I don't stalk her, guys. It's not stalking. I may just like, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so I went to her house and then basically I just looked at the house, but like I didn't see her, but I was like, what are you doing? Like I have to go like pick her up, like I have to say hello. So I kind of just sat in my car debating for 10 minutes like on like how do I introduce myself to her parents. I mean, her parents already know me, I think. But anyways, I basically went to the house and then I saw her dad. I actually gave her dad a firm handshake. Honestly, I feel like giving like a firm handshake like shows like you're asserting dominance, like Sir Tag would say. But I don't think, like, not in that way, guys. Like, no, like it hasn't gone sexual yet, or it hasn't gone in that way yet. Anyways, but anyways, I basically, her dad was like, oh yeah, like, are you for Elise? And I was like, yeah, and like, oh yeah, just give her a second. She's gonna come out. So basically, I think I sat in their dining room or living room because like they have a pretty big house, I would say. So I basically just sat there and I basically waited for her, and like when she came out, like I don't kid you guys, she literally looked like a dog. Like I don't know how to explain. Like okay, basically she looked cute. That's all I'm gonna say. But I was like, Elise, you look really nice. Or no, I wasn't. Dude, I think I was cringe. I wasn't like, Elise, you look nice. I was like, Elise, you look very, like, I wouldn't say well dressed, but she was okay. I'm just gonna say, okay, she was hot, guys. She was hot. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, well, like what else can I say? Like she looked hot. But anyways, basically, I took her in the car, and my basic plan for the date was literally this, guy. In my mind, it was steakhouse. It was give her flowers, because I also bought her flowers. Like, I also bought like her like favorite type of flowers. I didn't ask her, but I actually asked her parents, and they told me. So I don't know if it's a sign to like my parents, but like whether her parents want me to date her. But anyways, the plan was steakhouse, and then we'd go in, and then after the steakhouse, I would ask her like, do you want to go to the park? Because usually. Okay guys, I don't know if I'm weird for this, but I did look up how long are dates usually, and based on what I read, they said dates usually last 2 to 3 hours. So then basically after the steakhouse, I basically just asked her like basically after the steakhouse, I asked her, do you want to go somewhere? She was like, yeah, sure. And it was like, I already have a spot. And she was like, oh yeah, cool. So I think over at the steakhouse, basically she didn't order that much, but I think the total came out to be like 170. And you're probably asking me like, Nate, like, did you order golden steak or something? No, guys, it was only 170 because I tipped like, I think I tipped like 20, but then like she tipped like 30. I'm not really sure why she tipped 30, but like that's a question like I didn't ask. Oh yeah, and also shout out to my mom. I obviously told her about the date, and she was like, she basically told me that like she basically told me that you're finally touching. I mean, she basically told me you're finally touching grass. Is basically she didn't say that, but she was basically implying that I was finally going out instead of being stuck in my room watching anime 24/7. So shout out to my mom. She gave me like $250 in cash. She was like, use this if you need, and also if you also need other money. She also said use your card. So also W mom. But anyways, guys, getting back to the date. So after the steakhouse, we went to the park, and basically we talked about other things. But I don't think I can tell you guys what we talked about because it was very like personal things. I guess you can say we got all like lovey-dovey together. It's like, can you say lovey-dovey? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, fast forwarding to where the part where I was like, do you watch anime? And she's like, what's that? And I was like, oh yeah, anime is like a really, I don't know. It was hard to how to explain anime to her, but I literally just told her, do you want to watch it together? And she was like, sure. So basically, we watched 2 episodes of Spy X Family. If you guys know what that is, it's a really good show. I recommend watching it. But anyways, near the end of it, she was like, hey, that could be us one day. And I was like, hey yo, in my own mind. But then after that, I basically took her home, and I don't even know how the date went, guys. I would say probably like an 8 out of 10 date. And near the end, she was like, she was literally like, we should go on another date. And I was like, sure. So you guys, your boy has a second date upcoming. So you know that's really nice. I'm pretty happy overall. But you know, I honestly don't know where I'm gonna take her for the second date. But who knows, guys? Who knows? So that game is pretty much over. I'm just gonna say you suck best. I'll probably see you guys in the next match. Okay, so looks like we're facing Kodigo. There's not a day that I don't record where I don't face Kodigo at least once or twice when I'm recording. So I'm not really sure what he's running. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like RG or pigs again. So let's go for log here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually gonna miner safe spot because last time I faced him, he was using like giant Skelly NATO. So let's just be careful here. Because he goes for a hunter. So again, this doesn't really tell me what tech he's running. It could be honestly anything. So let's go for E-Spirits. Okay, so he goes for Fisher. So this part looks like RG. This probably could be like the Lightning variant with Queen, or like literally unless he plays something else. Okay, so he goes for Zappies. So I think this is the RG Giant Skelly Earthquake one. Like it used to be like a really popular deck back. I would say back when Earthquake was pretty much broken. So I'm not sure why this deck is getting popular again, but who really knows. I'm not really sure how to play this matchup, guys. I haven't really played it enough times to know. I think it's still Miner's matchup, but let's just see, because like they have like a Giant Skelly, a tank, and an RG, but then again they have no real reset for my eye tower, so I think we should be good. So we're gonna go for E-Spirits. He goes for Log here, so I think he goes for really aggressive Earthquake, so I go for Skeletons in the back, and then go for Log. I don't think I hit the tower, which is unfortunate, but oh no, we actually did, so that's good. Okay, so okay, I was just gonna go Miner. I'm just gonna go Miner now. I don't think this should drag, or I think it might actually. Okay, it looks like it dragged. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I think it should be okay here. Goes for Giant Skelly once again in the back. So I really don't want to pre-place my eye tower here because I don't think he knows that I have eye tower. So I think I'm gonna use it as a surprise factor, I guess. He goes for Zappies in the back, so I think for Skellies. If you guys didn't know, a log delivery does kill Zappies, so if you guys didn't know, I mean, I guess now you know. I feel like I always say it in my videos, but I feel like just some tips to help you guys. So let's go from Miner and to the side, for E-Spirits. Oh no, please, Giant Skelly. Okay, so we go for Log here, and then go for Eye Tower. I got really lucky that the Eye Tower didn't lock, or, I mean, Giant Skelly didn't lock my tower. He does, I feel like he went for really aggressive Earthquakes, so I went for a Rocket of my own. But I feel like now the question is like, yeah, if he goes opposite lane, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to defend, so I'm just going to go Skellies in the back. Miner, okay. I'm definitely not going to go Miner because they probably caught with Fisherman. So I feel like in this case I have to go Miner on defense, in most cases, so let's just see. I have to go for delivery on the Zappies, go for eye tower. I know he's going to play Earthquake and then he goes for Earthquake Log, but I think it should be okay here. I think. Please, Dark Prince. Okay, Dark Prince actually does the job for once. I think I can Miner to the safe spot just to be aggressive. I need to catch him in damage somehow. Okay, really well played Fisher on him then. Does catch him in Miner. Goes for Giant Skelly. So I assume probably an RG in my foreseeable future. No, please, Giant Skelly. Go in the back. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, so I have to go for, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I have to go for Delivery. I have to go for Dark Prince. Oh, full AP RG. Okay, so I have to go for Log here. Here for Skeletons. Please, RG only. Oh my god, okay, RG only got 1 hit somehow from that. So I'd say pretty good, but now we're down 700 damage. I'm honestly not really sure how we're gonna come back. But I always tell you guys, never give up when you have Mind Control. Because Rocket Cycle is just that OP. So he goes for Fisherman, so I think I'm gonna rocket this. I know he has a Giant Skelly coming out opposite lane, but I think we should be okay here. Let's go for Dark Prince. If anything, I'll literally let the Dark Prince, Giant Skelly connect to my tower. So let's go for eye tower for his RG. Go for E-Spirit for the stun. I think that should be a dead RG. Let's go for Log here, please. Okay, I did miss the tower, but now we're only down 100 damage. So honestly, I would say not too bad. I'm gonna go Miner Skellies to apply pressure. I know he's gonna Fisherman probably. So again, I'm probably gonna repeat the same thing. Go for Dark Prince on the Giant Skelly. You can go for Log and go for Delivery. Okay, this is even a Hunter, so I'm not. Oh my god, it's bad. So he goes for Giant Skelly. So Skeletons to the side. Go for Log. I might have to eat that Giant Skelly hits. Or Bomb and the Hunter. This is really bad, guys. Okay, I have to go for Eye Tower. I'm not. Eye Tower pretty low, I think. Go for E-Spirits. Okay, I'm actually gonna go for a low Log and maybe this will shut down at least 1 RG hit, please. Don't do an RG hit. Okay, this is bad, guys. Now we're down 200 damage, and he's probably an RG here, so I'm actually going with a Hail Mary. I'm gonna go for Miner, Log. Okay, I'm gonna go Eye Tower high, and I think if I rocket, that should be good. Oh my god, RG. I'm gonna just go E-Spirit, please. Go for Log. I don't know. We win. Okay, I'm not really sure how he won that. I'm just gonna say it was a miracle, and Rocket Cycle is OP, I guess. Let's just see how much we get from that. That was a really intense game. Jeez, man. I think that'll put us like top 30. So I'll probably see you guys in the next match. Alright, guys. So it looks like we're actually for like, I think Morten's gonna be our last. Yeah, it's probably the last match of the video. So going against Morten. Last game was really intense, to say the least. So let's just see. Let's just hope this is like a different matchup. Those are Zappies in the back. Oh, dude, please don't be the same matchup. I literally just had a heart attack the last one. So I'm gonna go Miner defense. If he plays like, oh, okay. So it looks like we're facing the same matchup, and I know I'm showing the same matchup, guys. So usually I wouldn't do this, but considering Kodyo and Morten are like 2 goats at this game, I think I will, depending. Like whether I lose or win, but I think since I played Kodyo, I think I've learned a couple things about this matchup. So hopefully I don't throw this time or make it as close as it should be. So let's go for Log in this Giant Skelly, and I don't think I need anything else. I'm still gonna go Miner in the front just to be safe. So by going Miner in the front, it'll force out a Fisherman from him and also keeping my Miner alive. Yeah. So rather just playing it in front of the Giant Skelly and just having it die, just playing it in the back instead. So again, we're facing Morten. I would argue probably top 5 best players in the world. So we need to be careful here. I don't think he knows I have Eye Tower, which is like the one good thing about this matchup. So I'm gonna split my Skeletons. Let's see. I'm gonna go for Log. Do I need a Delivery? Yeah, I can definitely need a Delivery here. Goes for Hunter, so I think go for E-Spirit and then just go for Dark Prince. I think they should clean everything up. I'm gonna go for Skeletons. Yeah, I think a Log should just clean everything up, I hope. Please? Giant Skelly. No! Giant Skelly. Okay, I'm just gonna hope and pray that didn't touch my tower. Okay. You know, guys, I literally just said I learned from my mistakes from Kodyo, yet I just let a Giant Skelly connect to my tower. That is just so unfortunate. Honestly, I think I have to rocket this because I need the damage. This might seem really bad, but I think Morten might underestimate how powerful Rocket Cycle is. So let's just hope we can not get punished for that. So I'm gonna go for Miner E-Spirit. He does play his Fisherman. So let's see. I'm gonna go Dark Prince in the back. He might Log this or something. So go for Skeletons to distract his Fisherman. I'm just gonna go for a Log first. I'm gonna try to cycle double Logs on him, but I just need to go Miner on defense. I can't waste my Miner on offense. He's probably gonna go RG here, so I'm gonna go for Skeletons. Delivery log. Okay, I think we're good here. I'm gonna go I-Tower high because there's an earthquake, so that's good. So I finally showed my I-Tower, so I guess Morten knows next time not to go Fisherman opposites. But I think we're splitting our damage, which is good, because then he's gonna be forced to pick a lane. So go Miner E-Spirits. I honestly, yeah, I'm definitely gonna rocket this. He's giving me the value. Please let me hit something at least. Okay, I do miss the one Zappy, but at least I hit the giant skeleton, which was the whole purpose of it. So here's our RG here, so I think I need to eat the Zappy's opposite lane. And then for delivery log, E-Spirit, I-Tower. So for some reason he's going Fisherman middle. I guess he's trying to snipe my I-Tower, but I'm definitely not going to play it in the middle. But now he has damage opposite lane, which is not good. Okay, thankfully Fisherman walks opposite lane. So again, he's going Zappies in the back. I'm not really sure what he's doing. This is the third time he's doing it, so he's giving me a lot of rocket value. Okay, that's even so unfortunate. Like another unfortunate scenario. The Fisherman did hit my tower, so now Morten can basically choose 2 lanes. So I gotta be careful here. Let's go for delivery. Go for Skeletons, Dark Prince, because he also decided to play his Hunter, which is fine. Let's go RG here, so I think I can go for Miner, go for Log, and go E-Spirit high for his Hunter, then go for I-Tower last second. Oh my god, please Hunter only get 1 shot. Oh my, okay, Hunter almost got a shot. And so now we're down 700 damage, but you guys know triple losers coming up, and I think you guys already know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna hope and pray. Okay, I'm gonna hope and pray after I defend this. So let's go for delivery. E-Spirit I-Tower. Oh my god, do I need to log this? Okay, I definitely need to log this. Oh, I think it's over. Unless it's defense. Oh, it's defensive now, and he also wastes Zappies, so I think I go for Miner Rockets. Oh my god, this team is so close. Okay, he goes for Earthquake, but I don't think he cycles that fast. I can literally just go for Log, go for Miner, and I think this should be GG if I get 1 hit. Okay, wow, we actually came back from that game, unless, wait, thankfully we won. So, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Honestly, that was a crazy game. That's probably gonna be the end, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and it's been Nate, and I will see you guys later.